One important feature of Delta is the ability to merge data from source system to the existing data in the data lake. This is really important because you don't think of the data that arrives to the data lake house or a data bricks as a one-time thing. Data will move one time as an initial load, but data will continuously coming from the source system. That means you in Databricks you will have one table, we call it T1, and it has some data. Let's say C1, column 1, column 2, column 3, and it has column 1 is 1 and 2, and there's A and B and X and Y. This is the data in column 1. Now, and this is the data that landed in the first step, like the first initial load. You got this data in table 1. After a while, next day or after some interval, you got another data coming from the source system. For simplicity, we'll use the same schema. So the schema didn't change. So it's still have C1, C2, C3. However, you've got one record, same identity as 1, but not A, it's B, and not X, it's X1, whatever. And then you got 3, it's a new row, and you got C, and you got Z. So in other words, you got a new data from the source system. In this data, you've got the same record 1, which already exists, but you got a new record 3 here. Now, how you can merge this data with the existing one? Because obviously, if you just append, you will have duplicate record. Record A, there is A1 and AB. This is duplication. You've got 3. You've got added. Maybe also we could add here another record, which is 2, but we'll make this as deleted. So let's say C represent the deletion, we'll make it as an asterisk, means it's deleted record. When you see an asterisk in column C, that means this record is deleted. Now, if you append the whole thing, you got a wrong data. To do this in Delta Lake really made it so easy. And probably this is one of the best or the most used feature of Delta Lake, which is merge changes. The command that we use here is called merge. Merge command. So the merge command is basically what allows you to merge data from one system, from one source system, using the merge from the source system to the existing data in Data Lake using the merge command. How you do that? You say merge. So you wanted to merge T1. That's the T1, the table here. We call this one TS, which means T source. Merge T1 using TS. So I'm gonna merge T1 using the table TS. All right, on, you specify a condition. How do they match this record? On T1.C1 equal T2.C2. So basically, I'm telling it compare the values in C1 with C2. C1 in here with C1 in here. So this should be C1. T1.C1 to S.C1. Then Databricks will give you 3 options. When match it, when not match it, and when not match it by source. So what does this mean? So basically, when matched, like if you found the record here and here. So obviously when matched, the proper way is to update. So update. And when not matched, like you didn't find the record here and you didn't find the record here, but it's coming here. Maybe then you should insert. When not matched by source, that means there is a record. So if you look at this table, there is a record here. Let's add record 4 that is here but not here. So what you should do about that, right? This is the merge scenario. It's very, very powerful operation. And you're gonna probably use it. This is the probably most used feature in Databricks because it's so powerful. It allows you to merge the tables coming from source systems back to the tables existing in the data lake, because this is something that will continuously happen. Data doesn't move to Databricks once. It comes continuously, every hour, every day, in a batch or a stream. And every single time the same data arrives, you need to merge it with the existing data to avoid duplicates, to avoid consistency issues, to apply the changes, to make your data fresh, up to date, right? You don't want to do this manually. With Databricks and Delta Lake specifically, you can merge the data from source system to Databricks easily. And really, like we call this sometimes the merge operation. Sometimes people call it the upserts. Upsert, like update or insert. They call it upsert. And some other people call this is part of CDC, change data capture, or applying changes. Apply changes. Really, it's all the same semantics. You're merging data, you upserts data, you do CDC data. It's the same. But merge operation is probably one of the best features of Databricks that you're gonna use it most of the time, because data continuously coming from the source system while it's already existed before in the lakehouse. So that's it for this lesson, and see you in the next lesson.